journey for this month or through our winter season of opening up as we also turn inward. So today, no props are needed. Just see if you can find a comfortable seat with sitting on your calves. If that is uncomfortable, you can use a block underneath, or you can fold up a blanket. You can also always cross your legs if that's going to work better for you. So if this is intense on the knees, just find a better seat for yourself. And to settle into our practice today, close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we'll take 3 deep inhales through our nose and big open mouth exhales to let go of anything outside of this moment, your practice, your body. So deep inhale, filling all the way up. And big exhale, let it go. Again, taking in and giving back. One last time. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, release anything from the day that doesn't serve or support you. Let it go. Now, keeping your eyes closed, take a few breaths to find your Ujjayi breathing. So breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. Use these next few breaths without movement to begin finding a steadiness, maybe even finding a cadence. Feeling this one continuous cycle of breathing in, which leads to breathing out, and back in. Noticing how it continues seamlessly. That receiving leads to giving. That we must take in to then give back. And today, using the breath as our teacher. You can remain with your eyes closed or open them to a soft gaze. On your next inhale, reach your arms to the sky overhead. And as you exhale, palms face away from your body, almost like you're swimming down. So palms face down, arms come behind your back, interlace your fingers. Breathe in to lift and open your chest. As you breathe out, squeeze your shoulder blades together, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Good. Soften your elbows and breathe in, reach for the sky again. Exhale, arms swim down behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers, switching your pinkies, the way you don't naturally take it. Then breathe in to squeeze your shoulder blades, open your heart. Exhale, even more, shoulders draw down. Nice, and gently releasing your hands. Breathe in, reach for the sky. As you breathe out, hands come to your mat, moving into our tabletop. Finding knees, hips width, wrists underneath your shoulders. Take some cat-cows, however feels good to you right now. So I won't guide you through it. You're just gonna take any movements in your tabletop or circles through cat-cows or sitting back and forth to begin waking up the body. As we found our steadiness in our breath as we were seated, see if you can come back to that steadiness, that seamless cycle of your breath in connection to fluid movement. Not worrying so much about how you're moving, but just letting your intuition guide you. letting it guide you to where you might need some more opening, what feels good, where some breath is needed to release tension. And then coming back to a neutral spine in tabletop when you're ready. So maybe a few more breaths to take other directions or other sides of your asymmetrical movements. And then once you come back to your tabletop, take a peek at your elbows. Keep a little softness so we're not locking out or hyperextending. On your next inhale, extend your right leg long behind you, left arm reaches forward. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, elbow to knee underneath your body, round through your spine. Inhale, extend long, then exhale, rounding through. Use your belly to draw you together. Breathe in to extend long, exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more of these. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, closing in. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Then exhale, releasing palm and knee to the floor. When you're ready, next inhale, left leg lifts, right arm extends long. Breathe in here. Then breathe out, elbow to knee, rounding through your spine. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, rounding. Breathe in, reach out. As you breathe out, closing in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time, reach out. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale long, then exhale, right palm to the floor, left knee to the floor. And from here, bring your palms about a palm's width further in front of you. So just walking your hands forward slightly. On your inhale, tuck your toes. Then on your exhale, hips to the sky, down dog. Once you lift your hips, just a few breaths to pedal out your feet. And then exploring a little more length in your spine. As you inhale, lift your hips high, bend your knees generously. Draw your belly towards your thighs. Now lift your hips even higher. Keep the length in your spine. Don't only straighten your legs, lower your heels so much that the length is honored. Again, inhale, heels lift, knees bend, belly towards your upper thighs. Now hips towards the ceiling. And again, slowly lowering your heels, straightening your legs. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Take a few breaths to feel your strength here. Quads gripping, belly lifting. Look at your elbows, come back to some softness. So we're engaging our muscles, not relying on our joints. Next, inhale, shoulders shift forward past your wrists. Exhale to your belly or knees to your belly. Now bring your arms by your side. And we're going to take our little interlacing. So the name of the game here is keeping the soft elbows. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, micro bend in the elbows. On your inhale, lift your chest, draw your fingers towards your heels. So using your arms to lift your chest, pause and breathe. Now belly button lifts towards your spine. So we've kind of taken this micro back bend, but as we lift our belly, we continue to honor the natural curve of our back, keeping our back bend supported. Nice, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, release one cheek to the floor, release the interlacing, palms can face down. Now chin comes back to center. Interlace your fingers, switch your interlacing so the way that feels funny. Again, you're gonna draw your wrists towards your heels, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Check back in with your elbows. Good, on your next inhale, legs will lift. So you're gonna lift them as high as you can.
but come back to the lifting of your belly. So don't worry about how much of a back bend or an arch you get here. I want you to really concentrate on length through your spine. Continue to breathe. Inner thighs draw towards each other. Belly button towards spine. Good. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Opposite cheek, palms to the floor. All palms come back by your chest. Elbows are bent. Elbows stay by your ribs. Toes tuck. Inhale, knees to high plank. Exhale, back to down dog. And I want you to walk as slowly as possible to the front of your mat. Start to feel your hamstrings waking up. Now as your feet get closer towards your hands, I want you to give your chest a little bit of a lift as your belly lifts. So now we're keeping a long spine instead of curving through our back. Once your feet reach your hands, from there, bend your knees slightly and then let yourself just hang. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach high. Exhale, fold through. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, right foot steps back for low lunge. Release your back knee to your mat. And untuck your toes. We're gonna take a half split. So soft straighten through your front leg, hips will drop back. And just take a couple breaths here. And we'll find some movement through our half split in our low lunge. So hands can always stay to the floor for support, or extra challenge, you'll bring your arms up in your low lunge. So I'll do a supported version first. You're gonna inhale into your low lunge, so bend into your front knee, hips draw forward. And on your exhale, you're gonna take your half split, straightening your front leg. This time I'll show you the more challenging version. So inhale into your low lunge, arms come up overhead. Then exhale, straightening through your front leg, hands can come back down. You take your variation for the next two. Inhale into low lunge, hands can stay supported or reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Last full round, breathe in and breathe out. Keep your hands to the floor. Inhale, bend into your front knee, tuck your back toes, step back to plank, and move through your choice of flow. You can lower halfway chaturanga or knees to your belly. Inhale through a low cobra or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through for your low lunge. Release your back knee, untuck your toes. On your next exhale, you're gonna take a half split. So straightening through your front leg and bowing over your knee. Again, hips will draw back. Keep a micro bend in your front knee, quad engaged. Now taking some movement here. So again, supported version will be the first variation and the challenging will be the second. So inhale, low lunge, bend into your front knee, knee draws forward, hips draw forward. Exhale, half split. More challenging version, inhale, plant the sole of your front foot, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fold over, half split. Two more of these, breathe in, your choice of variation. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, bend into your front knee, plant the sole of your front foot, hands on either side, tuck your toes. Lift your back knee, step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach for the sky. Similar variation, but in a standing version. Exhale, fold through. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back for crescent lunge. And breathe in. Lift your arms to the sky. As you breathe out, you're gonna straighten through your front leg and bow over. Now from here, stay high on your back toes so your hips have some space, back has some support. Good, again, front quad stays engaged, supporting your knee. And then taking this variation a little faster. So inhale up to crescent, we're getting a good challenge of our balance. Then exhale, folding. Option to drop a knee if you want. Take what we did last time. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, folding, front leg straightens. One more time. Inhale lifts you up to crescent. Exhale, fold. Hands stay to the mat. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Step back to plank. Take your choice of flow here. And we'll meet back in our down dog. When you're ready, inhale right leg or left leg to the sky. Exhale, step through for crescent. Once you find your roots in your feet, you can take a wider stance for balance. Inhale up to crescent, biceps by your ears. Take a moment, find your balance, and we'll explore some movement here. Breathe in. As you breathe out, straighten your front leg, hands will come towards the floor. Focus on front knee staying soft, staying high on your back toes, giving your hips some room, your back some support. Right, moving a little faster, variation to drop your knee for support. Take our last round. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, front leg straightens, fold. Breathe in, lifts you up, bend into your front knee, crescent. Exhale, fold. One more full round. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold through. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you breathe out, hands to the floor, right foot steps back for warrior one. Release your back heel, right toes point to the upper right corner of your mat. Inhale lifts you up, warrior one. Always option to adjust, widen your stance, shorten. Main focus is your entire back foot rooted into your mat. As you exhale, bend into your front knee, draw your lower ribs in towards your hips. Feel your core engage and feel a little more length in your spine. On your next inhale, soft straighten through your front leg. Draw your left hip back, right hip rotates forward. And then exhale, fold for pyramid. Parsvottanasana. You can always shorten your stance if you need to reroute your back foot. Now breathe in, lift and lengthen your spine. And as you breathe out, take your fold a little deeper. Next inhale, bend into your front knee, lift up to warrior one. Now exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, softness in your elbows. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Now exhale, humble warrior, bowing your chest to the inside of your front leg. If you lose your balance here, widen your feet, your stance, so you have some more room. Now draw your wrists towards the ceiling. Feel your shoulders draw away from your neck. Left knee pushes into your left shoulder. Draw your left hip back towards your center line. And firm feet, strong roots, allows you to bow in gratitude. Inhale, lift halfway, release your hands to the floor. Step back to plank and take your choice of transition. Meeting back in our down dog. Deep inhale. Bottom of your exhale, heels lift, knees bend, gaze forward, step, hop, foot walk, front of your mat. Inhale, reach for the sky up to stand. Exhale, fold through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot steps back, warrior one. Once you set your alignment, left toes point to the upper left corner of your mat. Breathe in, up to warrior one. Make adjustments in your stance, widening or shortening. Bring awareness to your hips. Right hip back, left hip edging forward. Ribs draw in. And arms engage, but softness at the base of your neck, at the top of your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Exhales to bend into your front knee. Inhale, straighten through your front leg. Now right hip draws back, left hip forward, folding for our pyramid, Parsvottanasana. If your back heel lifted, bring your back foot forward slightly. Keep it rooted. Now breathe in, lift and lengthen your chest. Exhale, fold, front quad engaged. Next, inhale, bend into your front knee, arms lift back up to warrior one. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, switch your pinkies. Breathe in to lift and open your heart. Firm feet allow you to exhale, fold, humble warrior. And right knee draws into right shoulder, right hip towards your center. Shoulders away from the floor. Softness in your elbows. And take a moment. What can you open yourself up to about yourself that you're grateful for? And bow to yourself in gratitude. So often we won't celebrate our victories. But take this moment to celebrate yourself. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to the floor. Exhale, step back and take your transition, your flow. And always an option to skip it. Take a child's pose. Always meeting back in down dog when you're ready. Let's take a deep inhale. And big open mouth exhale. Again, breathe in, stick your tongue out and let it go. One more inhale. Bottom of your exhale, heels lift, knees bend, gaze forward. Step, hop, float walk, front of your mat. Breathe in, reach for the sky. As you breathe out, fold through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right foot steps back for low lunge. Release your back knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Keep your right hand on the floor or fingertips to the ground. Now, two options. You're going to lift your right heel. If your left hand can reach it, go ahead and reach your back foot. So think opposite hand to opposite foot. Now, if this is super intense and you can't reach, that's okay. I'm gonna say bring your chest to the inside of your front leg and then let your hips drop down. As you let them drop down, draw your lower belly in. So we really wanna find this opening through the front of our back leg. back foot, tucking your back toes, lift your back knee, drop your back heel for warrior two. Inhale up to warrior two. And we're gonna take a little opening here. So interlace your fingers behind your back, breathe into lift and open your chest. And we'll stay here, but continuing to bend into your front knee. Now draw your lower ribs in, find a little lift through the crown of your head. And next inhale, release your hands back, extending out to warrior two. Then exhale, windmill your hands to the floor, lift your back heel. Shift weight forward, warrior three. Lift your back leg, find balance. Now fingertips to the floor for support. We're just gonna spend a few breaths here. Or if you wanna take an extra challenge, arms can lift. Maybe even interlace your fingers behind your back. Then next, inhale, standing one-legged Tadasana. If you come out of balance, come back to it. Right knee draws through as chest lifts. Right heel to your right glute. Right hand grabs your right foot. Option to remain here and continuing to open up your quad of your right leg or explore dancer's pose. Left fingers to the ceiling. Begin to kick your right foot back into your right hand. Use the kicking back of your right foot to lower your chest. So that force pushing back is what generates the space to be able to lower your chest. Inner thigh back towards your midline. One more full breath. And coming out of this as gracefully as you came into it, slowly and controlled. Releasing your right foot, wiggle and shake it out. Front of our mats, inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold through. Breathe in, oh, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot steps back for low lunge. Release your back knee, untuck your back toes. Your two options. Left heel comes to your left glute. You can grab it with your right hand. Now if this feels intense, let your back foot release to the ground. And then you're gonna allow your chest to come to the inside of your front leg. You can kind of bend your elbows. Sink into your left hip, but draw your belly in so your back and pelvis is supported. Sometimes even just dropping your hips a little bit here allows you to maybe reach your back foot. Nice, releasing your back foot when you're ready. From here, both hands to the floor, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, drop your back heel, warrior two. Inhale up to warrior two. Then exhale, interlace your fingers, switching your pinkies. And just because our arms are different than they usually are in warrior two, we still want to think about open chest, front knee edging towards the pinky toe of your right foot. Firm through the outer edge of your back foot. And the tailbone draws down slightly. Next, inhale, arms extend long. Exhale, hands windmill to the floor. Lift your back heel. Shift weight forward as you breathe in. Then find your warrior three, balancing on your right foot. Left leg lifts. Fingertips to the floor. Any arm variation, extra challenge, interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Switching your pinkies, right, the funny way, the way you didn't take it last time. Find your breath. Find your roots. Inhale up to standing one-legged Tadasana. And falling out, coming back. Once your left knee is bent, left sole of your foot comes to your booty. Grab your left foot with your left hand. Inner thighs draw towards each other. Staying here for your quad opening in that balanced challenge or dancer's pose. Right fingers to the sky. Left foot kicks into your left hand towards the back of your mat. This forced back generates the balance to lower your chest, right fingers reaching far in front of you. Nice, and slowly coming back out of it, chest lifts all the way up to stand. Release your foot. Shake it out. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold through. Just take a gentle fold. Interlace your fingers behind the base of your skull. Tuck your wrists behind your ears. And give your knees a generous bend. So you're kind of fitting yourself into yourself. Belly rests on your thighs. So you might give a very big bend. Hips will come back to make this happen. And releasing your fingers, switch to interlacing, different pinkies. Let your neck fully release. Feel the space in your upper spine. Then releasing your hands to the floor. You're gonna support yourself down to seated, so hips will come down, heels will lift. I want you to pause here. You can always lean forward if that's better for your balance. I just want you to kind of rotate back and forth on your toes. Opening up a little bit of your arches. And now walk your hands back to support yourself all the way down. We're gonna bring soles of our feet together, knees wide. Breathe in to lift and open your chest. And keep this length in your spine as you exhale, fold. Inhale, chest lifts. Use the outsides or hands to the outsides of your knees to bring your knees together. And lying down on your back. Feet the width of your mat, knees knock into each other. Let your back reset. And some windshield wipes from side to side with your knees. Let them both fall to the right. Couple breaths here. And fall to the left. A few breaths on this side. And both knees back to center. Bring your knees into the sides of your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And happy baby. Hands on the outside of your feet. Or the inside or big toes. Or you can grab the back of your thighs here. And just take a few rocks side to side. Knees away from your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze in a ball. Give yourself a big hug.
take another moment to think about something about yourself that you're grateful for, that you're proud of. And let that fill through every part of your body. As you squeeze tighter, feel the tension and feel the power, and the power to embrace this pride, this gratitude. And one more deep inhale. And exhale, release your whole body to the floor. And just a few moments of rest. Feeling the tension releasing, the tingling or pulsing of energy, the rush of blood. Let go. Savor the simplicity of this moment. And you can stay here for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, find your way up to seated. It can be a few rocks on your spine. It can be rolling to one side and supporting yourself up. And again, continue to rest if you'd like, otherwise, hands to heart center. May your body be strong, your mind open, and your heart always, always, always full. Namaste.